Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly love secrets. So we're going to be looking at what's coming in for you this week. We're going to be looking at your energy overall. We're going to be looking at who is aligning with your highest romantic path right now. And then we're going to look at what lessons and blessings coming in for you this week, as well as some advice. And Virgo, we are also going to be getting you some synchronicities that will be showing up as confirmation in your love life this week. Okay, so let's get started. So Virgo, what's the truth about your love energy this week? What's your love vibe this week? Okay, so what is your love vibe like this week? And we have fear. So it says darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know you are protected. Okay, so Virgo, this week, you're a little bit fearful, and let's get some more information on this. Like, what are you fearing when it comes to love this week? The 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Page of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck you have the 2 of Wands. So Virgo, this week it looks like you're fearful that this feels like you fearing you're running out of time. You fearing there's obstacles when it comes to family, building a family, kids, people's opinions, just if you're gonna have the support, get the support. If this is someone you're with and you want to start a family with, or if you already have a family and they have a family, how they might get along. Like, this feels like it just involves family, and you're just not trusting the situation because you're fearful, and the fear is leading to some insecurities, because with this Page of Swords in reverse, it just feels like you don't have all the information. Like, you're not exactly sure how people are gonna get along, what's gonna happen. If this is the beginning of that conversation with your partner about maybe you're not even sure if they want kids or don't want kids, or like that kind of thing. But yeah, this feels like fear around insecurity about being committed and just looking at the obstacles. Okay, so that is where you're at this week. Okay, Virgo, so we're gonna look at we're gonna look at the person. So who is aligning with your highest romantic path this week? Let's have a look. So we have it says friends, being friends first, growing into love, putting in the friend zone. So Virgo, this feels like the person who is aligning with your highest romantic path is a friend. So you already know this person. So whether you just look at them as just friends, or whether it was someone you were involved with and now you're friends, but this is the person who is in alignment with your romantic path currently. Okay, so we're gonna pull 3 tarot to get some more clarification on this. Okay, so you have the Chariot in reverse with There's that Page of Swords in reverse again, Virgo. And finally, Seven of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, so this is a friend that you are not, that maybe you don't see yourself with. Maybe you haven't even thought about this person in that way, you know, but this person has always been honest with you. This person has always kept it real with you. So with this Page of Swords in reverse, it's like, you guys obviously have not had this conversation before, right? Maybe they haven't told you how they feel about you or what they want with you, or maybe they haven't even realized it yet, because remember, this is somebody that is in alignment, on path with you, okay? So they may or may not even realize this yet, okay? So let's get some more information. Let's find out, Virgo. So let's just straight up ask, who is this person? Who is this person? You have boundaries, and it says blocking someone, holding your space, cut off contact. So this person, you're friends now, but you know, you might have gone through something where you went through a little something where, you know, you kind of stopped talking for a little bit. So either you went through that and now you're friends again, or this is a friend that you experienced that with, okay? So let's pull the tarot and clarify this boundaries some more. So who is this person, Spirit? So this one flip. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse, and finally the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you know, you would know who this person is, Virgo, because you had to put up some boundaries, because this person just seemed unreliable. They seemed all over the place, and they might have been someone who was under a lot of pressure, and you might have noticed that sometimes they have a bit of a temper, or you know, you notice that they hold grudges. Maybe you or this person had some kind of resentment against each other, like some little tiff happened. So yeah, it's like the decision was made with this Two of Swords, right, to not communicate, to block each other off, or someone decided to, you know, step away from the friendship. So how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you, Virgo? Yearning, okay? Bottom of the deck, admirer, secret lover, hidden interest in you, revealing intentions. And you know, this goes along with that Seven of Swords in reverse that we saw earlier. They do want to reveal their intentions, but their interest in you right now is hidden, but they are yearning for you, Virgo. Wanting to move with you. There's searching for love, needing to take action. So this person wants you, but like I said, you may or may not know this, Virgo. So let's get 3 tarot to clarify. Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Wands, bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this person, they yearn for you, they're dreaming of you, whether they're telling you or not. This is such a burden to them because they wish they could just rush to you and like tell you how they feel about you and what they want today, right now, in this moment, but they feel like they can't because they feel like you wouldn't feel the same. I feel like they feel like you wouldn't trust what they have to say. Like you would feel like you can't depend on them, like you can't trust what they're saying. So this makes it like very stressful for them. So let's get back to you, Virgo, and let's look at what love lesson is sneaking in disguised as a challenge this week. So let's have a look. What love lesson is sneaking in disguised as a challenge this week? And you have Spirit of Lightning, and it says power, strength, and expression. So let's see what that has to do with. So this is your challenge for the week, but it's actually just a beautiful lesson for you, Virgo. So you have the Emperor in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is this 10 of Wands again. So you and this person are both you're both in this energy of this 10 of Wands, right? Just stress, like everything feels heavy right now when it comes to relationships. So this Emperor in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is you. Okay, Virgo, it's like it feels like you think that to be strong, to feel empowered, is to express yourself in a harsh kind of way, maybe even be rude sometimes, maybe getting a little upset, a little anger. It's like maybe you feel like strength means the louder you speak, the more powerful you look, the more respect you'll get, right? And that's not it, Virgo. In fact, it's the opposite, right? So it feels like this week, whether you're talking to this person we were talking about or whether it's someone else that's on your mind, it's like either way you're not and won't leave this person alone. You want this person, but it feels like maybe just learn how to communicate your wants and needs better. Like speaking to this person in a more loving manner, instead of this my word the highway kind of attitude, you know. And I'm noticing both of these cards at the end both have this lightning, right? It's just this this powerful flash, right? So in darkness, right, in the darkness, it's like there's a lot of darkness going on, you know, being led by, you know, chaotic thinking, you know. So this is remember, this is, you know, just a lesson, just a little challenge this week, which I think you got this, Virgo. You got this. Just remember to speak a little gentler and a little kinder to get your point across, okay? And then we're going to be looking at, so what are your gifts, okay? What gifts, what blessings are coming in? Like, what gifts and blessings is waiting for you this week? Let's have a look. So it says the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. So I love the sound of that, Virgo, and I think you might too. So this week you have, you know, this transformation coming on with your relationship, whether it's the one you have in mind or just a very important relationship in your life. It's like it's gonna go to the next phase. It's gonna be healing, you know, or even if that relationship is with yourself, okay, there's growth happening this week when it comes to your love life, because when you heal yourself, when you're growing, that makes you that much of a better partner, that much more desirable. So whether this is a relationship with yourself or a relationship with someone else, either way, it's beautiful and it's here for you this week, waiting for you this week, Virgo. So what is your advice from Spirit? Let's have a look at your advice from Spirit for the week. Give yourself the best. So treat yourself, Virgo. So, you know, right now it's like we saw with the 10 of Wands that you're very stressed. We saw with all of these very powerful kind of energies, this fear and, you know, all these things. Like, it seems like you're very on edge, right? So try to relax a little bit, take a deep breath. You know, this number 58 breaks down to a, what is that, a 13? And of course the 13 is about changes coming in, because that is the death card, and of course the butterfly is all about transformation. So, you know, look at the little things, the little tweaks that we saw over here, some little changes that you can make, and, you know, the way things are changing and evolving for you this week, with your relationship evolving, with all of that, you know, give yourself the time and space and to heal, and do that by giving yourself the best. Treat yourself, you know, that could be as small as just taking a quiet moment to go on a walk by yourself, breathing in the deep crisp air and having, you know, that moment to yourself, to ground, you know, to go within, like a moment of peace, you know, or if that is to go shopping, you know, get yourself that thing you've been wanting, or you know, buy yourself a little treat, or if you've been really good and you want to treat yourself to that little sugary delicious thing, you know, like whatever that is, just give yourself the best. Treat yourself this week, okay? And so what we're gonna do now, Virgo, is we are going to get you some charms. So when you see this week, I'm going to get 3 different charms, and when you see this week, let me put the cap back on this. When you see these things this week, you know, let it be a reminder that spirit is with you. Remember this reading, you know, take it as a sign, as confirmation, that you're on the right path this week when it comes to your love life, okay? So turn the volume down. I'm going to reach in there. It's going to be a little noisy. I'm going to stir it around really good. So you have grapes, a cross, and the octopus. So I want to get like a couple more. Let's see. Okay, so you have the moon, and let's flip this, angel wings. So Virgo, this week, when you see grapes, octopus, a cross, the moon, feathers or angel wings, just know that you're on the right path to abundance, to change, to, you know, your faith, the things that you believe in, like faith in love, faith in your person, and, you know, like with this moon, very dreamy, you know, dreaming of the life that you want. Also pay attention to your dreams, you know, like getting answers through your dreams. And with this octopus, the octopus gives me the vibes of also like a death card, a butterfly kind of thing, transformation, right? Like the way they can just change their skin, the way they can just blend into the environment, the way they can just blend in, change to fit, and stay safe, and you know, so all these things, Virgo, when you see them this week, just let it be confirmation that, you know, you are on the right path with all of these beautiful transformations that's coming in for you this week, all the beautiful blessings and gifts that's waiting for you this week. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. If this resonates with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for the love, and I will see you next time. Bye.